Means we will load the cup script and we will start to warm up on the first map.
Oh boy. I am so ready. Weird Flex by Thompson is the first map. Oh man. Okay.
I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a drink.
Okay, so welcome in everyone. I'm just gonna do the introduction. You can drink something to the grand final here of the From Zero to Hero 2020. The last big tech competition before the new game will come out. I'm LuckersTurbo and Sinus Apple is also accompanying me. Welcome in, man.
Hello, hello. Yeah, it is indeed us two together for the duocast, and we have the grand final coming up. It is Pack, CarlJr, Tween, and Novis who have made it so far into the grand final, and we will see a banger of a match probably, as we've just seen in the warm-up. Some great times being driven, and hopefully we can see some more of that inside the match itself. Players are currently warming up on Weird Flex, and after this warm-up we will go live in the grand final.
So we have 100 points that players have to pass, and if they have passed the points barrier, they activated the finalist mode, and they have to win one more round in order to grant themselves first, second, or third place. So this time we're playing to that third place as well, because there will be different prize money for that. But we will hop into the prize money later, as players will start and playing now after the warm-up. So Novis with a good time of 103.76. And point repetition is, as usual, 10, 6, 4, and 3. And let's go with the first round. Take it over, Sinus Apple.
Alright, points limit indeed 120, and here we go. End of warm-up, match is starting. The famous words that gets us hyped up. Alright, CarlJr and Pack have been given 10 and 6 points. Oh my, what?
What? Huh?
No way! Tween makes a mistake, and it's just started, and Tween instantly, the first turn already goes into a wall, and this is the grand final for you. The nerves are high. Pack right now looking good, and he's on his way for the first 10 points, but Tween is so far behind already. I cannot believe that just happened. Novis trying to keep up with Pack and CarlJr right now, but that is going to be a hard task. Blue part is going up right now. Pack and Carl in the battle for first place. Let's zoom in on those two. Carl with the inside line, but Pack has more speed, and Pack comes back quadro style, and here he goes into the platform turn. Pack is on his way with the inside line. CarlJr has more speed, and CarlJr will go for the attack in the next turn. Here he goes. Has a little bit more speed, but Pack is able to keep up the #1 spot for so far. But the map is not over yet. Pack, going outside, inside. CarlJr going for the attack and barely makes it, but it's Pack with the superior line here. And he's on his way to 10 points. It is about, the finish is coming up here, and Pack just needs to finish right through there. He does so indeed. And Pack finishes with the 54, sorry. 10 points to his name.
Yeah, and Novis only in 4th place, and of course the point limit is 120. I think I said 100, and CarlJr and Pack actually granted themselves bonus points and are now equal, because CarlJr had the first seed coming from the winner bracket final and won it. Therefore he had 10 points into his account, and Pack granted himself 6 points. And we will go into the second round now, as we see Tween and Novis not with the best start here, both coming from the consolidation final, so only both with 4 and 3 points. And we'll see Novis with a good start just behind CarlJr, but CarlJr already 0.4 of a second ahead, also good speed for him, so he's extending his lead. What a start by the Solary player. What is this Canadian doing? He's pushing it, and also Pack is overtaking Novis here in this section. Tween 0.1 of a second behind, but he's still in the mix. Good amount of speed for him, but it's not sufficient. The players are just super fast, but look at this battle here for that top 3. It's only 1 car length of a lead for CarlJr, and it is Novis with a good amount of speed in this section. Pack with a mistake, and Pack will drop down to that last place, and Novis now versus CarlJr, but CarlJr with a good amount of speed, and we will all in the ending 0.12 of a second, and it seems that CarlJr will drive a banger of a time here if he's making that jump. Yes, he will. A 103.68 for him. Novis in second, then we have Tween in third place with a 104.04, and Pack after that mistake in last place. But great performance here by Novis, and this shows why he is in this grand final.
He is indeed. CarlJr doing a good job at getting some points here, already on 26. And that is impressive here, because it is not an easy task getting a lots of points here at the start of this grand final. But he's doing a good job. Pack right now, a little bit behind, but he is able to catch up later on, hopefully for him, as he is trying to do so now indeed. Tween is struggling a little bit as well, as we do see Novis taking the lead right now. And it's CarlJr right into his back, trying to catch back up. And Peck, what are you doing? It is so close to the wall, but you know, he apparently knows what he is doing, as he is actually attacking Tween right now for that third place. Tween has a bit more speed though, and coming back into it.
Whoa!
Novis goes into the wall. He wanted too much, and he is of course pushing it because he is scared that someone will overtake him. As Peck also makes a mistake, and it is now between Tween and Carl. And Tween also makes the mistake, and CarlJr is just chilling right now.
With a mistake as well, and Peck is overtaking him.
Tween and CarlJr chilling right now. Peck is the only one even remotely close, as he is a second behind CarlJr. Grand final, by the way, as Carl is getting another 10 points for himself. He's just taking the safe win.
Smart move.
And why not?
Very, very smart move by CarlJr. Not taking any risk. Grants himself a 10-pointer because everyone has made a mistake. A very, very IQ play there from him, because he just saw on the CP. But 36 points for him. Of course, he granted himself those bonus points. And therefore, he has, out of 3 rounds, he has 36 points. What a great performance by him. Already a lead of 11 points. Novis with 13 points in third place. Then we have Tween in the last place with 11 points only. So what a great performance by the Canadian so far. As Tween has a really good start here, as well as Peck. So Peck with a little bit more exit speed. So Carl right now finding himself in only third place. Novis is super far behind. 0.8 of a second to be exact, so he won't have a saying here in this round. And we have a battle here between the 3 TMGL players, Peck, Carl, and Tween. Peck right now in the lead, a very comfortable lead for him. But we have Carl lurking in the shadow, but 0.12 of a difference between him and Peck is not enough. Peck on a banger of a time. Look at this. So he wants to continue where he has stopped in the first round. He's actually on minus, so this could be a 0.5x from the UK player here, as we see Tween attacking CarlJr in the ending, but it won't be enough. So Peck in first, CarlJr in second, and a 55 for Peck will seal the deal. Great time from Peck there.
What a time. And just for reference, his best time so far is a 46, which is the best match time we've seen. So there's 0.1 behind his match PB. Peck is really showing what he can do here. Gets a nice 10 points for himself and gets a solid second place on that scoreboard. Novis and Tween are trailing behind a bit here. Carl and Peck are doing a good job getting some points for themselves. And let's see if that trend can continue as we move into the next round. Ooh, it's always so close, but we are good. These players know what they are doing. And Tween right now trying to keep up with Peck and CarlJr. CarlJr going so close to the wall, and he is paying off. He is getting ahead more and more. Novis now is slowing down a little bit, or well, maybe he's not slowing down. The other is just super fast, but he cannot keep up at least. Peck right now in the
Novis!
Novis! Here comes Novis with a nice amount of speed, already overtaking CarlJr. Is now on his way to overtaking Tween as well. Peck still in the lead though, but Novis is now already in second place. He's going for the attack as well. Peck is struggling, and Novis really wants to show what he can do here. No, but Peck is so super fast, and he goes high into the thingy as well. So he will get a bunch of speed out of this one. But Novis is trying to keep up with Peck again, because Carl and Tween and Peck are all pushing. It is one hell of a round right now, as Peck is still in the lead. For another banger of the time, but what is this battle for second? Novis pops it with a 0.68, and Peck in the meantime a 51, and that is even closer to his match PB.
So 100th between Novis, Tween, and Carl, and Novis is taking it. So this is a statement. Carl in last place. Very, very great performance. But what was this ending? And this is why I dig this ending that much. And now we will go to Cascade by Kiesler and Wormy. Very, very cool map. And I think the best time set here is something like an OX, if I remember correctly. And yeah, let's see what the players can do here. Peck now and actually tied first with CarlJr. So great performance there from him, as he has granted himself more points than Carl, because he only had 6 bonus points coming into this grand final.
All right, yeah, you are right indeed. Peck doing a good job so far on map number 1. So just for a frame of reference, Cascade is the best match time has been driven by Tween, so you might see him show up right now, 106.30. So let's see if he can get close to that once again. Right now in the warm-up, actually, Novis and Peck doing well.
Yeah, so this is a very good picture, and also Novis had really pushed it here in the warm-up. Before the match has started, he has really trained this map, so I'm really expecting much from him right now. He's sitting at 22 points ahead of Tween. And also Tween has to push it, and he was also very, very good on this track, so maybe this prior map didn't suit him too good. But yeah, Pack just trolling in the warm-up here.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. And yeah, Novis is doing it with a 106.42, so what a great time, just 1200ths behind the time set by Tween, you have mentioned beforehand. And we will go into the live rounds. It's my turn,
right.
Or
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's my turn. So first round here on Cascade. And I will follow Tween for this round. Because he's sitting in last right now with only 19 points. Quote unquote, of course, because he can still make something happen. As he is a really banger of a start. Look at this. Right now already ahead with 0.03 of a second. And accumulates a lot of speed over this stretch. So he makes it 800ths of a second. So CarlJr is just behind him. But Tween just seems to be unstoppable. As CarlJr and Novis have a little bit more speed in this section. Pack, however, is super far behind. And he will most likely not have a saying in this round. 0.2 of a second is a huge gap. And Pack makes an additional mistake and he is out on this round. But let's focus on this fight here for that first and second place. Of course, Tween with a godlike line here going to the section. Novis is overtaking Carl here, and Novis goes here with a very strong line, comes a little bit closer towards Tween. Only the ending is remaining, so we have 2 more slides that players have to clear, and Tween is looking strong here to take the 10-pointer here as he goes super far up, almost came into touch with the barrier there, but Tween looks just unstoppable in this round. But there is Novis. Novis wants to have a saying, and Novis almost snipes that first place, but it is Tween with a 36 in first place. What a time, and what a great round from all of the players. Holy moly.
Wow, what an ending there as well. Novis flying up in the air, Tween almost not making it, but that's what you get in this end. It can be hit or miss, and so far it has been hit for all the players, but we might see some mistakes there in the end. Right now scoreboard is looking good for Carl and Pack. They are basically equal, and then Tween and Novis are basically equal, but a little bit behind them. But here we go, Tween, not the best of starts as CarlJr is taking the lead. So let's go over to Pack's perspective as he is now in that second place together with Novis. And CarlJr has taken the lead, but Pack with the inside line going for the attack here. Novis a bit more speed though, he's able to get back into that second place. Whoa. Here comes Pack once again, trying to go for it, and actually does really nicely overtake Novis here and goes into a solid second place right now. CarlJr is on a time and a half, so oh my god, as we switching to Tween, we see him just make a mistake right there, so he's going to be a bit behind. Novis giving up a nice overview right now, as he is on his way to maybe getting third, as Pack and CarlJr are just so far ahead of him right now. Pack closing in on CarlJr a little bit. So let's see. Here we go. Number 4 on my number pad. It is Pack right now on second place. And is getting closer and closer towards that CarlJr. But I don't think he's going to snipe unless he has a really good end. But Pack actually jumps up. He does not get sniped by Novis though.
So great time by Carl there. 47 will seal the deal. Then we have Pack 0.2 behind and then Novis. So very, very clear in the ending. Quote unquote 0.2 at least between all of the players. Now we have Carl actually in first place. Kappa with the DNF, as you can see in the live CP. So he has maybe accidentally joined into the server here, or in from the spectator into the player mode. But Pack not with the best start, as you can see. And Pack actually has made a mistake. So Novis, Carl, and Tween are in the front. But Novis with such a risk, and he has failed it. So Novis is dead, and he is super far behind, 4+ seconds. And now we have a battle here between Tween and CarlJr. Pittsburgh Knight against Solary. Who will take it? Tween with a very, very good line. A lot of speed over this section. Very beautiful executed there from him. So he's extending his lead to 0.1 of a second, but there is CarlJr with a lot of speed over this section, and he will come closer. Now the endings remain 1 car length or 0.03 of a second between Tween and CarlJr, and the ending is deciding it. Who will take the 10-pointer? Tween is in dire need of it because he's at 32 points, but hello, Pack is also here. Who will take it? Tween with a good line, but CarlJr risking it too much, and it will be Tween in first place. Pack behind, and CarlJr finishing in the safe finish in third, and then we have Novis in last place. So what a great ending there from Tween, and also Pack with a good time there. CarlJr unfortunately risked it a little bit too much, and granted himself only 4 points.
Yeah, CarlJr went for too much right there, and this shows you how you can risk. In the end, not only the last jump, but also the last drift before it, you can really push out some extra hundredths of a second right there and maybe snipe somebody. And we've seen CarlJr just try that. Sadly though, he failed. but maybe he can do so later on, as he is still first on the scoreboard, so doing good still. Novis, incredible turn by him, as he is going super close to the wall and is easily keeping up with Pack and CarlJr right now in this match. And in the meantime, though, we should see Tween slowing down a little bit here in that 4th position. Here comes Novis with his inside line. Well, he doesn't really have to speed. CarlJr and Pack extend their lead now. And here comes Tween. Here comes Tween. He's back on the screen for us. And what is going on? He is just catching up to everybody right now. Pack has a little bit more speed, though. And CarlJr has the inside line. So I don't think Tween is overtaking anybody yet here. But he is already... What? Tween is already in 2nd place. CarlJr is just disappearing here. Back still in that 1st place, so Between is doing a good job for himself, catching up again. And we are getting closer and closer towards the end. And it seems like Pack will get the 10 points here, but we have to see about the finish here. It will be indeed Pack with a 38.
What are those times? Pack in 1st place. So this is exactly what he was needing to overtake Carl here, who only got last place with a 106.72. So maybe he has... yeah, he didn't really risk it too much there. So CarlJr, actually Novis, I think he has started late. Did he? Like a tiny bit? Or it was just me who has seen that. So
maybe a lag spike, I don't know.
Maybe it's a mirage or something, I don't know. So it is, right now, it is a very close fight here. CarlJr with a very good turn. Tween is just behind him, and then we have Novis finding himself 0.06 of a second behind. Oh, but bad turn for him, not sure what happened there. But it seems that he just fat fingered or something like that. So unfortunate for him. Oh, Tween with such a good line coming closer towards CarlJr here in this section. And it will be Tween going over into the lead. Let's follow Pack here, who's 0.15 of a second behind. Make it 0.25, so he won't have a saying, but he gives us a good overview. CarlJr with a lot of speed, only 1 car length behind Tween here in this section, and also coming a little bit closer here. Make it 0.2 now, 0.02 of course. And now the ending is remaining, the infamous ending here on this map, and it's Tween who gets attacked by CarlJr. Can CarlJr take that 10-pointer, or will it be Tween? CarlJr with a more inside line, but Tween with more speed. Who will take it? Tween with a good ending, and Tween with a 0.23 in 1st place. What a time! Oh my god!
0.23.
Yeah.
That just actually happened. And CarlJr also on this insane time right there. I think his landing was a bit awkward. He was basically also on the 0.2 right there, because they were equal in the end. Tween taking it though with 10 points and a sick time for himself. As we are moving into Frompots, the next map by Kronos and Omnipots. And let's warm up on this one, as we are getting a quick look at the scoreboard here. Pack has taken the lead on the scoreboard, 74 points, already over halfway there. CarlJr as well. Tween is closing the gap a little bit with 58, and Novis is getting left in the dust right now on 42 points.
So I'm really interested to see Tween versus Pack, because Pack is going for some silly lines here on this track.
Oh yeah.
Maybe some other guys, if you have seen that. But Pack is taking a lot of risks here and has also clocked in a lot of 1x times here. So really interested to see what Pack can do against Tween here, who's also really good. And if CarlJr can stand up with the pace here, and also Novis here. With 42 points, he can still make something happen, as Pack and CarlJr are a little bit further away from the finalist mode.
Ooh, back with some interesting line over the engine cut there.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody really making any good times in the warm-up this time around.
Yeah, all taking it conservatively. Maybe just want to get a little bit of a chill in there. After that hectic rounds coming up, it was really close in this ending section. Of course, it's the most interesting section to watch, but this ending has an interesting section as well, because you can opt for a more outside approach and therefore grant yourself more speed. But we will see now. Good luck and fun, everyone.
Tween getting in the screen as well there. Alright, good luck and fun indeed. And it is time for our first round on Frompots. And let's follow Novis for the first few seconds here, as he is only on that 42 points, struggling a little bit to keep up with these other titans of the game, which is understandable. But if you do stuff like this, it's going to be really hard to keep up. Instead though, we are now focusing on CarlJr, who is able to keep up here, and Pack. Oh, look at this, all 3 players are going inside. I think this is the first time I've seen 3 people go inside. That's pretty funny, but that's just the grand final for you. And here we go. They are so close together. It's only 1/100th of a second right now. And Tween with a little bit more of an outside line. Hopefully for him a bit more speed as he is catching up to CarlJr and Pack once again. And look at how close this battle is between these top tier players. Here we go into the engine cut block, and it is all about the speed, and it seems like Tween is the one who has pressed the boost button and is now in the lead. CarlJr and Pack are now taking the dust from Tween's car, but oh my god,
oh my god,
really with the best jump. And CarlJr and Pack are taking advantage of this one, and is now going for the attack on Tween. CarlJr is now in the lead, but Tween and Pack are basically equaling each other here as we're coming in closer and closer towards the end. Last drift coming in, CarlJr looking good for the 10 points, but who is going to be the one with 6 points? It's going to be Pack.
6,000s between Pack and Tween, and what a time by CarlJr, 0.17, and he just has proven that he is faster than Pack and Tween and has the pace. But what is happening here? What are those rounds? I am completely flushed by the performance from the TMGL players here. Novis is crumbling a bit, but let's see what he can make this round, because he's only at 45 points. Of course, we see Pack the Madman opting for the inside line again, which is slightly faster, but not too much. As we see Novis having a little bit of a lag, but has a good amount of speed. Look at this. So he will move up to P1. As we see Pack having a slight amount of more speed, but this is so close. Going into the second half of the map, and now into the decisive no jump. Who will grant himself more speed? It is actually Tween, a little bit further behind, but only 500ths of a second. This is impossible to call here. What a great no jump from Tween here, going up into the lead. Oh my god, what is happening? Are you kidding me? What is happening? Pack now in last place, finding himself 0.24 behind. Tween in first, but Pack comes back strong with a good line. Tween with a good jump here, as well as Novis and CarlJr, and Pack is also in the mix. So who will take it? Tween with a good amount of speed, and also Novis, and hello, CarlJr is overtaking Novis and eating him here. But Tween is on a bang over time as CarlJr has made a mistake, so Novis will grant himself a 6-pointer here, and Tween with another 0.1 time. What a great time. What a great time, and close fight, and CarlJr is not able to finish.
Ooh, CarlJr not finishing here, not even 3 points to his name, and that means Pack is overtaking him on the scoreboard once again. And look at this, who is slowly but surely creeping up? It is Tween with 70 points already, 72 points already, and that's only 10 points behind CarlJr right now. So Tween doing a good job getting his way back into this match, and truly a nice time there as well, as we see Pack. Oh, what a beautiful inside line. It's just amazing to watch, as he is now already in that first place. Novis, though, nice amount of speed, is able to catch up to Pack once again. So the outside line is not too bad at all. But it is Pack who is going for the style points right here. Alright, Novis looking good this time around. He is wanting to go for some 10 points for himself as well. No jump coming in, and this is a really important part. And CarlJr not really with the best one, but it is Tween once again popping it.
Oh my god!
On the same amount of speed once again. What is Tween doing here? He is just in a league on his own right now. He is on the way to another 0.1, it seems, as he is just on such a nice time. CarlJr, Pack, and Novis are keeping up a little bit here, though, as they are closing in on Tween once again, but it's not over yet. And then coming in, Novis is in the second place together with Pack, and Novis needs a good drift here to snipe Pack. Is it going to be the case? They think Novis is a little bit faster, but Pack is more inside. Tween almost not making the finish, but it's another 0.1 by him.
Yo, I mean, imagine driving a 105.41 on this track and you get last.
Yep.
Oh my god, what is happening? What a great performance. And CarlJr with a 3-pointer there. So Pack is now slowly but surely extending his lead a bit, but Tween again with a 10-pointer here, so he will actually come closer towards Tween as well, now up to 82 points. But this start by Pack there, and Novis is a little bit lagging, as you could have seen it there. So, but still a very good start from Novis yet again. Let's follow Tween, who's right now in last place. Didn't get the best speed from that, but is still overtaking CarlJr. Novis now in the lead. Then we have Pack, and CarlJr and Tween are battling it out for P3 at the moment. Now the decider is coming, the freewheel section, and then this no jump here. Oh, CarlJr did it very good, as well as Pack and Novis. Tween didn't get it too good. Who's getting it the best? No mistakes, but Pack and Novis lines were a little bit off. Novis got a little bit worse, and it's CarlJr moving up to that second place, but he is going for the attack. Good jump there from both CarlJr and Pack. Oh, actually, it is Tween having it a little bit better, so it will be a battle for that second place between CarlJr and Tween, both with similar speed going to that last drift. Who's pushing it more? It is CarlJr with more speed, Tween with a little bit more inside, but it will be CarlJr in second place and Pack in first with a 105.29, and he will move up to 100 points.
Ooh, back already on 100 points. Well, we see Novis crumbling more and more, and now going for the minus. And I think he is a little bit tilted, maybe, but hopefully he can concentrate once again, because we have seen Novis play super well in the consolidation final as well. He should not be underestimated. But so far, he's having a hard time versus these players. And Peck, gotta love it. But actually, it doesn't really... Oh, I want to say it doesn't really matter, but look at this. He's already curling for head. Peck right now popping it, and he is on his way to another 10 points as he's already in the lead in the scoreboard.
Oh,
Peck, of course, famous recent world champion. And, just before Kappa, of course, but still. And here he goes. Tween, though, going for the attack. And Peck trying to get back in it again. But here comes CarlJr. CarlJr has so much speed. And they are so close together. What a battle between these three players right now. CarlJr is biting the dust so far. But here comes the jump. And he's closing back in. Peck with a small advantage here. But at any turn could be gone. We're now getting closer and closer, and there's a tiny bit more speed than Peck right now. It's closing in, and it's all going down to this last turn. It seems like CarlJr is even sniping Tween here in the end. What an insane end by Carl, as Peck gets another 10 points.
105.23 for Peck, and this is a banger of a performance. CarlJr stays ahead of Tween, so he will snipe that second place. This is a grand final on another level. This is insanely good. What a great round there. So Peck up to 110 points. Really outstanding performance by him. CarlJr with 97 points in second place. Then we have Tween and Novis. And now we will go to Siphon Blur. A map where we have seen sick times in the warm-up scene as Apple.
Yeah, indeed. We were warming up this map just before the match started, and we had some 902s by both Novis and Carl, if I remember correctly. Yep. Tween also a 94, and it was Peck with the 08, and don't underestimate the 08. That was already a sick time, but the others were just popping it in the warm-up. Let's see if they can do such a time once again in the match. Of course, that's going to be a bit harder. The pressure is on, and you gotta... Oh! Tween and Novis opting for some different lines. Not sure if that's faster, but probably not.
And Novis.
Novis actually the cutting a map in the warm-up, but Peck right now on a exemplary run right now.
This looks beautiful. So maybe you can do a sub 102 as well here in the warm-up. Let's check.
Nice approach here once again.
Looking very good for him, but I'm not sure if he has made any mistakes because all of the players have failed kind of. Man, are you kidding me? The caster's curse is kicking in again.
Well, it's only a warm-up luckily, so...
Yeah. So yeah, warm-up has ended and we will go into the live run now. Siphon Blur, first map. I'm interested who's going for that inside triangle on the first CP. If any player is going for it. Novis lagging a little bit again. No one is going for it actually.
Nobody is.
So very safe approach, but it's only one car length faster. And of course, if you want more, you have to clip it, and you don't want to take too many risks here. As we see a very close fight, Novis is in the lead, followed up by Tween, and then we have CarlJr opting for a little bit more of an inside line, so his exit speed won't be that good compared to what's Peck's and Tween's, but a very close fight here. Every player in between 1/10 of a second, as you can see, 1/5 of a 1/05 of a second, but Peck with a mistake, so he is out on this round, and he will not grant himself the finalist status. And now it is Novis still in first place. Tween and CarlJr in a hot pursuit here. As you can see, Tween is going for it. Tween with a little bit more speed. Who will have the better ending? It is actually Tween coming closer. We have 2 more slides remaining for Novis, and he could seal the deal with one of his first 10 pointers in this match. But Tween with more speed, but it won't be enough. And it is 101.98 for Novis. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What is this round? The previous best time on this map in the match was a .02, and we have 2 people in this round beating that right now. What? Novis with the comeback, 71 points, still a bit behind, but that 10 points is definitely going to help, and we hope to see him doing some more amazing times right here, and him getting back into this match, because that is going to be one nice spectator value for us. Looking good already, as Novis is once again in that first place. CarlJr slowing down a bit here, and oh, okay, never mind, leg spike juking me out here. Novis still in that first place. Back on 4th place right now, trying to keep up with the rest. And Novis is just in the league on his own. Look at this. Society is already a car length ahead. CarlJr and Tween just literally playing catch-up right now to Novis. As we are going closer to this checkpoint line. Pack this time around, not going up high into the air. Novis still first. CarlJr and Tween still battling for that second place. Novis looking good here. Pack still falling further and further behind. So let's zoom in. Oh no, never mind. Actually, you don't need to zoom in as Pack is slowly creeping back into CarlJr right now. And Novis still in that first place. Novis looking good for another 10 points. Tween is trying to get back in there, but it is impossible to get between Novis right now as he is getting another 10 points.
89!
Point 89 by Novis.
Oh my god, what is this time? A point 89 by Novis, and Pack is getting last with a point 21. Are you kidding me? So Novis, it's the 10 points or nothing for Novis, and Novis with a 2 win streak in a row, so he has definitely the momentum up to 81 points. And then we have Pack, who has not activated the finals mode. 3 3-pointers in a row puts him at 116 points, so he needs at least a 3rd place in order to activate finals mode. Then we have CarlJr with 105 points. Very, very risky line for him, followed up by Novis with 81 points. So he's right now sitting in 2nd place in this round. And then we have Tween, of course, with 102 points, who has a really, really good line, good amount of speed. It is between Novis and Tween, but what a Tween line. And also CarlJr is in the mix, so this is a 3-man fight for that 1st place. Who will take it? This is so close to call here. Tween with a good amount of speed, and this could be another good time, but he makes the mistake, and it is between Novis and CarlJr. Can Novis win his 3rd consecutive round in a row? It is looking really good for him as he's lagging here a little bit, but Novis will make a mistake! He's risking it too much, and CarlJr wins it with a 102.18. So this is very unfortunate stuff there for Novis, as he's finishing only in last place. And now it is actually Pack who has activated the finalist mode.
Oh, here we go. This could potentially be the first decider. Pack is in finalist mode. If he wins this round, he is the winner of From Zero to Hero. So let's focus on him, as we have seen Novis just at the end. Oh, it was so close. But here we go once again. Pack looking decent here, keeping up with the rest. Tween on a nice start, but here comes CarlJr with a little bit of a better approach. He is a bit faster. Novis as well, overtaking Tween right now, as Pack is now in that 3rd position. CarlJr looking good here in this round. Pack needs to step it up here to get the 10 points. And what am I saying? He is actually doing it. What is this speed by the English player? He is now already in that 1st place. Pack knows he wants the 10 points right now. And he is going for it, risking it, and taking so much speed at this one. He is now in the lead on his way to winning From Zero to Hero, winning 1st place. But he is not done yet. As CarlJr and Novis... What is everybody's so close together, and Pack is now slowing down a little bit. CarlJr going for the attack. Novis with a bit more speed. Novis does not make the jump though. And CarlJr and Tween overtaking Pack in the meantime. They are trying to block Pack's first finalist attempt, but a bit of an insane and Pack could make a Tween makes a mistake. Pack is on his way. And no! CarlJr is not able to snipe him. Pack takes the win. Oh, what an end!
Oh my god, so Pack, 1st place, 850 euro into his pocket as Pack wins it here, and CarlJr is now also finalist. But what a great performance by Pack here throughout the whole race. GG, deserved victory for him using his 1st finalist attempt. And now we will play it out for the 2nd place, which will be a prize pool of 500 euro. Then we have 300 for the 3rd place and 200 for the 4th place, not for the 1st place. So now it is CarlJr who's finalist going into this round, and he's looking strong. He's right now in 1st place. Then we have Tween at 109 points. So if he wins this round, he will advance to 119 points, and still this is not sufficient for finalist mode. But Tween is going for the attack. He wants to deny CarlJr the 2nd place here, and good line by the Pittsburgh Knight player, but also Novis is here in the mix, but he's sitting in dead last with 88 points, 21 points behind Tween. But look at the speed from Novis. He's coming closer towards CarlJr and Tween, but this will be all in the ending. Will CarlJr use his 1st finalist attempt as well, or will it be Tween or Novis who can deny him? Novis with a good amount of speed in this section, and who will it be? The last part is deciding it, and it will be CarlJr with a more outside approach, and it will be Novis who is taking it with 17,000 of a second, and Novis is denying CarlJr the 2nd place. What a great round, every time under 0.2 of a second. Holy moly.
He just gained 0.15 in the end, like it's nothing.
Oh my god, man.
Wow, Novis with the insane and sniper there. And he is making this match go on a little bit longer for CarlJr here, at least, if not even getting second right now. Novis is slowly but surely going towards that 120 points, as he has just a really good map right there. Novis is the underdog, but he's shown some talent right here.
Yeah, he's at 98 points, and Tween is one first place away of him granting himself the finalist mode. But of course, they have to deny CarlJr, who is already finalist. And we are playing Rise Up now by MD point. And I've really seen Novis being strong here, but also a player who has tend to choke this ending. So hopefully he can hold the pressure in this kind of situation. So I'm interested to see that. Right now, Novis has a good warm-up. Tween and CarlJr. CarlJr is are warming up here right now. And of course, Pack is not playing anymore because he's the winner. And he can't play the warm-up. So Novis right now in first place. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's on a good time or not, but we will see in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, just to make sure that we all know here, it is 0.72 by Tween, 103.72. That is the best match PB. So Tween looking good here, as he does have the PB. But Novis, you know, casually coming really close to that PB, because why not? In the warm-up, Novis showing that he is one hell of a player. And let's see if he can do that again, because that 74 was an insane time. And here we go. Alright, let's follow Novis, because he is shown to do a 0.7 already. And hopefully he can do so again. And the start, looking decent here. A bit of an interesting line here. He's going to lose a bit towards from CarlJr and Tween. But that doesn't mean it is over yet. Novis is still in the mix here. Tween going for the attack, but a bit of a wonky line. It loses a bit of speed, and now it's CarlJr once again in that first place. Here comes Novis though. CarlJr with an insanely good, well done apex right there. Goes super close, and that means he gets less distance to travel, and he's now in that first place. Novis keeping up with Tween and CarlJr, but is still in that third place. About 0.1 difference, which he should be able to catch up, because we've seen Novis do some boost right here. CarlJr looking good though, on his way to that second place finish, because he is of course already finalist, do not forget, and he is on his way right now to a 10-pointer and to the second place finish. Tween is the only one decently close right now, but CarlJr is just on another level here as we're coming into the end. If Carl doesn't choke the finish, he is going to get second in from 0 to hero. Oh, he does get for a second here, or for his first, and gets second place with a nice 0.7, by the way. A really good time by CarlJr, and a deserved second place for him.
So CarlJr granting himself 500 euro into his pocket, onto his PayPal account. But what a stylish finish there from Tween. Not gonna lie, that looked really good. And now we have Tween at 119 points. So he has the slap in the face, unfortunately. And Novis at 102 points. And Novis, of course, wants those 10 points now, because he's 2 victories away from the finalist mode. And Tween shows that he wants to deny him, that he wants to have more than 2 finalists, more than 1 finalist attempt alone. And actually 2 then. Wait a minute. Quick maths. Yeah. And now we see Tween with a good line here as well. So it is a close battle here of 0.014 of a second between both Tween and Novis here. And now it is Novis who has accumulated a good amount of lead, but he made a mistake. So Tween will move up into the lead. And Novis is unfortunately dropped out here with 2 seconds behind, and Tween will deny some points towards Novis here if he's clearing that ending section. So of course he's at 119 points, so he needs to win one more round after that. But Novis will not activate finalist mode after that, because Tween denies some points, and now Novis is up to 108 points.
Wow, Novis somehow able to communicate his anger without text or voice, which is pretty impressive, but definitely expressive. Tween now in the finalist mode, and this is potentially our last round of the grand final. Unless Novis is going for the winning streak right here. So let's see who is going to be our third place finisher. Is it Tween or is it Novis? It might be over right here. Novis, oh, Novis with a nice line. Tween already behind. Novis has taken the lead of about 0.07. And he needs to be first, otherwise it is over, and Tween gets first. Novis goes pretty far up. Tween able to catch up a little bit here. But Tween is not fast enough here. Novis takes the lead once again. Oh, Tween goes so close to the wall, and once again, what an insane line here by Tween. It's not enough to catch up to Novis though, as he is A little bit of a bug right there. I don't know exactly, but a little bit of a stumble. But he is fine. Novis doing good here. About 0.10 ahead of his opponent, Tween, right now. And Novis, by the way, is on a banger of the time because Tween is on his PB on the match. And he's 0.1
Oh,
behind.
Tween with a mistake!
Tween makes a mistake. It is now Novis's round 2 giveaway. And he is 0.2 ahead of his own PB right now.
Oh my
Novis
god.
is turned up the boost. And he is on his way to a nice time.
Oh, 103.8. Oh my god. What a great time by Novis. But this will put him up to 118 points. So if he would have won the round beforehand, he would have been finalist as well. But now we have Tween, who's still finalist, and Novis is 2 points away. So let's see if Tween can use his second finalist attempt here. Let's follow the Pittsburgh Knights player here as we're approaching the 4th round on Rise Up by MD Point. This could potentially be the last round of the From Zero to Hero 2020. Novis with a great start yet again, and we have Tween a little bit further behind, but Novis with a good amount of speed. So he's showing what he's capable of doing. Very risky there, almost came into touch, but it wasn't the case. So Tween will come a little bit closer, but only a tiny tad. Novis with a very, very good line yet again, but Tween a good amount of speed, as you can see in this section. Going to the second part of the map. A lot of transitions that the players have to clear here, as well as a jump where players go outside as well. And Novis not with a good amount of speed, so we're Tween, who's extending his lead to 0.2 of a second. So it looks like that Tween will clock in that 3rd place. The ending is of course remaining for the Slovakian, but he could seal the deal here in his second finalist attempt. Only 1 drift is remaining. Novis is lagging a bit, but he's pushing it. As you can see, Novis is pushing it. He could snipe it, but it's not enough unless Tween is making a mistake, and he won't do so. So Tween in 3rd place. GG.
GG, Tween gets 3rd. Novis means he will be 4th in this final, but he did not do badly at all. He did end up with 120 points. Novis with a good performance as well.
Yeah, what a sick match. And I mean, he played the best tech players out there, Peck, CarlJr, and Tween, and they delivered. And Novis played super good. He was close to that finalist mode even, so he shouldn't be sad about his performance. He gets 200 euro. And it is Tween who will get 300 euro for that 3rd place. Wow. What a competition, man. What a competition.
Wow. And we have Peck as a winner. And not CarlJr, as Carl is getting 2nd here. Tween with a nice 3rd place. And Novis, just a story of this competition here. Trained hard, is just a fast player, and it was able to get into the grand final. A nice performance by him. And yeah, just a great tournament overall. I want to thank the organization of From Zero to Hero because they've done an amazing job. And I want to thank Turbo as well for duo casting with me throughout the day.
Yeah, I just can't say the same because everything went so fluent. You clicked on the link and you were on the server. Everything went super smooth. And you just saw what match you had to cast and you searched it and everything was good. So the whole competition was very, very fun and very exciting to cast. So thanks again for the organizers to giving us the opportunity to cast this one. I had a lot of fun, but my voice is really, really cracked right now after those 2 days.
Same here, as we've been casting a bunch of matches, but yeah. Wow, we've seen some insane times today. We've seen some insane performances today. I can't wait to start going for the highlights right now, because there's gonna be a bunch.